Hello YouTube and welcome back to another video, and today we are back again with ABC Season 3 Slaking Division. Now, draft analysis video, because ABC is back again once again. When was Season 2? Season 2 was earlier this year? Was it this year? Yeah, I think it was. I think it was like Christmas, like January time. If I'm wrong, show me in the comments, but I think it was. Was it? I get all my leagues mixed up. I'm sorry. But we're back again with season number 3. And this season is completely different to last season. Well, kind of really. Because it's been separated into 2 divisions. There's the Masquerade division and there's the Slaking division. Masquerade division is for all the coaches who do not upload to the YouTube. And Slaking division is all coaches will, I think, be uploading their battles to the YouTube. So hopefully, we're in the Slaking division because we're here on YouTube. And our division is consisted of 10 coaches. And I think the top 6 or 7 go through... No, the top... I think it's 10 coaches and the top 6 go through to playoffs, I think. Where there'll be the first and second... The top 2 get a bye to straight into the semi-final. Then 3rd, 4th, 5th and 6th have to play out to get into the semi-final, where they'll play one of the 2, one of either 1st or 2nd place, and then that'll be in the final, and then the winner will be after that. So we're aiming for top 6, basically, to try and get into these playoffs. So hopefully we can do that. Now, bit of a backstory before the draft happened. In the Discord server, I think it was Devil, who said, Jake, I really want you to, like, win for once. I was thinking, we need to get the entire ABC Masquerade, pretty much most people in Masquerade division, to try and help you win and build and get your team and do everything for you so you can go ahead and win a league for once. So I said, well, I tried to do a front office before, didn't work because I kept saying, oh, I can help with this, and then no one responded. So I was like, great. So I might as well go back to my old ways and do it myself. And you know how that goes. It's either go really well or really bad. So I remade the front office. I don't know how long it's going to last for. I can't remember who's in it now. But Devil's in it, Aquarius is in it. I think Sean's in it as well. I think Gareth's in it. I think Nico's in it as well. So hopefully, fingers crossed, they can help me improve my team building, because in the game I'm not that bad. I say that I'll probably make 1 or 2 mistakes a game, and that will cost me like throughout the game. It won't be like a small mistake where I can recover. It'll be like, oh my god, this is really bad, but it's okay. Don't worry about it. Do not worry about it. But yeah, that is pretty much the gist of it. In the draft, we were slap bang in the middle. So we got probably the worst position for the draft ever, because we're 5th out of 10. So we didn't even get the wheel pick or anything. We're slap bang in the middle. It's like the worst place in the draft format. But our first pick was Landorus Incarnate. Now, Ubers are allowed in ABC Season 3, but they cost stupid high points. We could have drafted Kyogre for 80 points when you only had 125 to begin with. It's stupid. Like, some people have done that, obviously, because it's a freaking Kyogre. Like, bruh, only in, like, Ubers leagues or in PETA would you be able to use Kyogre. But, yeah, that's okay, whatever. So, yeah, so Landorus Incarnate is our first one with Sand Force and Sheer Force, obviously. So we can use Sheer Force, so which is absolutely amazing. Obviously got decent attack, special attack, and speed stats. Obviously gets a lot of moves, can run physical or special, and can get defog and be a bulky boy. So I love, like, variety on Mons. That's, like, my top thing. So he can run Carmine, Sludge Wave, he can be bulk up Earthquake. You can also run, like, the likes of Knockoff, Outrage, Sidekick, Rock Polish, Rock Slide, Sludge Wave, Stealth Rocks, Superpower, Swords Dance, Toxic U-Turn. So yeah, Landorus has got a plethora of things to use. I don't think I've used Landorus Incarnate before, but the rest of the team I think I've used at some point in the past. So I'm looking forward to trying out Landorus Incarnate, and hopefully it can help us pick up some kills this season. Next up, we've got our boy Earth Puke. I don't really think it's him, but that's okay. We've got Earth Puke, our Heatran, who we do have in the UCC. Now, UCC content has been, like, gone away for a channel for a bit, because the likes of the PBAL, the PCL, the Leisure Suit Larry, the ABC, and all that stuff have been, like, being really popular. So it's kind of pushed UCC back down, but UCC is slowly creeping back in again. So if you guys want that, and they're slowly creeping back into like the what I'm going to actually upload to the YouTube. So hopefully that'll be soon. That was a clean segue. But anyway, we've got Heatran, our Earth Puke. Now, what can I say about Heatran? Heatran's an amazing one. It's got quite a bulky boy. Obviously gets Flash Fire, gets Lava Plume, and gets decent enough. 130 special attack is nothing to laugh at. It's higher than freaking any stat on Landorus. And I can't remember how many points Heatran was. It like 14 or 15? I should really get the ABC doc open just to double check points and whatnot. So yeah, so obviously gets Earth Power, Dark Pulse, Flash Cannon, gets Heat Wave, gets Lava Plume, gets Magma Storm, its signature move, but it's got actually terrible, so probably not going to use it. And it's got like Stealth Rocks, Taunt, Toxic, Will-O-Wisp. It gets Bug Bite. Did not know it got Bug Bite. So yeah, it gets plenty of different moves. Solar Beam, obviously, so Z Solar Beams. They're pretty common set for a Heatran. Let's look at the teams. And Heatran was 16 points. Heatran was 16 points. And Landorus was 25. 9 points separating these two? Really? 9-point difference. 9 points. That's insane. Anyway, next up we had a more bulkier boy. We've got Amoonguss, our... Probably going to call him... What do we call him? We've had Amoonguss before. We had Amoonguss like early days UCC, like season 2, season 3. We had Amoonguss. Did I call him... I honestly can't remember. Anyway, it'll come to me when I get building and I used to bring Amoonguss. But obviously it's a bulky boy with Regenerator. Got 114 HP, 70 defense, 80 special defense. It's a pretty bulky boy. It obviously gets Spore. It gets, I think it gets Toxic Spikes. Does it get Toxic Spikes? No. I thought this thing got Toxic Spikes. Bruh. Doesn't get any hazard set up. It just gets Spore, Toxic, Stun Spore. Look, those moves obviously gets the likes of Clear Smog, Energy Ball, Giga Drain, Hidden Powers, obviously, Sludge Bomb. So yeah, it's mainly going to be a grassy, bulky pivot, more than likely to come in and go Spore. We'll switch out, heal up, switch out, heal out, switch out, heal up. Does it get Leech Seed? It must get Leech Seed. Every single goddamn grass I get Leech. Are you actually kidding me? Why does... Hello? Why does Amoonguss not get Leech Seed? It's a mushroom. Oh my god. It doesn't get Leech Seed. It doesn't get Toxic Spikes. It doesn't get Spikes. It doesn't get... Okay. Oh my god. Anyway, I thought Amoonguss was going to be like top tier, but apparently it's not. How many points is Amoonguss? 12. It's 12 points. Doesn't get Leech Seed. Doesn't get Toxic Spikes. What? It should at least be 10 or 9 because it doesn't get any of that. But if it had Leech Seed and Toxic Spikes, it'd be just more points than freaking Heatran. That's... I'm not blaming Nico. Nico's the god. It's probably Slaking's fault. So yeah, next up we've got a boy Ditto. Our photocopy of the Ditto. Now we have Ditto in the PBAL, which you could definitely go check out. Inscription every Sunday. There'll be a video on that. But yeah, Ditto is here. Now, I think I was trying to write, okay, what should I draft next? What should I draft next? They said, draft Ditto. And I'm like, yes. Okay then. Okay, you told me to draft Ditto. The only time I've drafted Ditto is recently, is if someone's told me to draft it. Because in LTC Season 2, I did not want to draft Ditto. They said, draft Ditto. I said, okay, cool, whatever, I'll draft it. Super. This, now in ABC. Yeah, do you want to draft Ditto? Yeah, take it. PBAL, I just thought, I know, let's just draft Ditto. You know, why, let's have some fun. We haven't used Ditto in a Wi-Fi league, so why not? So yeah, so Ditto's been coming, has been a part of the Devious Kongs for a while now, on like just in recent periods with LTC, ABC, and now PBAL and whatnot. So yeah, Ditto once again. Now, when building with Ditto for spoiler alert for week 1. I had to educate. We had to do science. I had to do science experiments with Ditto. Like, I had to do some science experiments with Ditto because they thought for example, if you put the IVs into Ditto, and for example you make it so it's HP 5, for example, it'd be like 30. I don't know what hidden power this is, but let's say that's the hidden power that we want for Ditto this week, and they were saying, oh, if Ditto's running 30 English 30 IVs, then unless you the other mon will outspeed it because it copies the IV stats. And I'm thinking, it doesn't. The only stat it copies is its HP stat. Everything else is the exact same. So all of that shenanigans. It also gets likes of the Choice Scarf set. You can Quick Claw set. There's the Z move set. That we can just run anything really. So Ditto's here to be the counter sweeper, because if someone sets up and goes, haha, you want to set up when Ditto's in the back? You want to set up when Ditto's in the back to +6/+6. Come on, Ditto, out you come. Yep, we outspeed you. We got all the stat boosts. Let's just kill you. Bop, goodbye. And also the mind games of Ditto, because if I have Ditto on my team, you have to think twice about when building your team, because if you have like a mon, which, let's say they had Landorus on their team, and they thought, right, we need hidden power ice to kill Amoongus, for example, or let's say we had no, because I'm trying to think of an example right now, but I don't know what example that could be. I'm trying to think now. What is going on? What is going on? What is actually going on? What is actually going on? For example, if we had Landorus, well, this is going to have a hidden power move, isn't it? Oh, I don't freaking know. Florja doesn't get any moves like that. Let's say we had Sneasel. Let's say their team had Sneasel, and they had a low kick to or whatever the fighting type move Sneasel gets to deal with the Heatran. And we have Ditto on the team. They can think, oh, we can't really bring low kick, because if he goes into Ditto, he can just outspeed us with Choice Scarf and kill us with low kick. And that'll be like, oh great, super. That's splendidly splendid. So you've got to think of the mind games and whatnot. And if we have Ditto and they have a mon with a mon that would usually run return, we have to think, oh, they're going to run return. So let's go max happiness. Oh wait, we might run frustration. So to counteract your frustration, so I'll make Ditto no happiness. So when we copy it, we'll have max frustration. We'll have, yeah. So yeah, Ditto's just a whole science experiment. Now, yeah, Ditto's just a science experiment. Ditto is just an science experiment. Anyway, next up we've got a Mega, which is Mega Blastoise. Now we wanted they were suggesting that I need a Rapid Spinner, obviously, because Mega Blastoise is a good Rapid Spinner. It's a good bulky boy. With its 120 defense, 115 special defense, 79 HP. It's got 135 special attack, which is not that bad. Well, I mean, it's amazing, to be quite honest. And Mega Launcher will boost the likes of any pulse moves. So like Water Pulse, Aura Sphere, Dark Pulse, Dragon Pulse, Flash Cannon? Does it boost Flash Cannon? I think it does boost Flash Cannon. I think that's it, yeah. And Water Pulse, Water Spout, obviously. So yeah, Mega Blast is going to be a bulky water type, which, you know, most water types I tend to draft are not the bulky variety, because I like to draft like the Bruxish and, you know, those guys, not the bulky ones like Suicune or Mega Blastoise or Alomomola or Jellicent. I mean, we do have Jellicent, or I'll say that, but we've got Tapu Fini and PPAL. But yeah, anyway, Mega Blastoise is here. Hopefully it can help us put up some kills and put in the work. Next up, we've got our Gal Florges, Gal Florges. Now, the last time I used Florges was in PETA Season 1. Now, I managed to get Florges to -12 differential, because every game I brought it to every single game, and for every single game, it died. Because I just don't know how to play bulk. I don't. Because I want to go, aha, I'm going to kill you. Let me do this. Let me just hit you with strong as I can. That's my playstyle. That's what I like to do. But it just doesn't work. But anyway, we've got Wish support as well. So like the Mega Blastoise can get healed. Heatran can get healed. Landorus and whatnot. It can be run defog as well. So we've got backup hazard removaler. I mean, we've got 3 already. But Landorus doesn't really want to be a defogger. Probably going to be Blastoise or Florges going to do that. Obviously, the set I tend to run Impedo anyway was Calm Minds, Moonblast, Wish, and Defog, or switch out Defog for Protect, depending on if we had a second alternative hazard removal that week, or if we had a Mon which would easily just switch into Florges every day of the week, and we could go, oh, let's Hidden Power Rock or Hidden Power Ground or whatever on you as well. So yeah, that was Florges. I think. Let me just double check. Yeah, Dale was 7 points. Moongus was Moongus was 14. Florges was 13. How is a Moongus only 1 point less than Florges? Florges is better in every single... Okay, I'll just get into it. I'm just really annoyed at these stupid tier points, really. So yeah, next up we've got Druddigan, our Dragon type. I mean, we would have had our Fire, Water, Grass Core in Heatran, Amoonguss, and Mega Blastoise. But Dragon Fairy, Steel, we haven't got a Steel type. But we have Druddigan. Now, I wanted Druddigan in PBAL, but I got sniped in that. So, it's my second opportunity to try Druddigan out. I mean, it's probably one of the few Dragon types I haven't used in draft. I think I've used most of them. Apart from the Scrub, obviously. No, I'm not touching that Scrub. It's not even... It's a relevant, stupid Mon. It's not even a Dragon. It shouldn't even be a Dragon type. It shouldn't even be a Dragon type. It shouldn't be in the game. If it's in Galar, okay, we'll get on to a completely different topic right now. But, why is... Like, Dexit's happening. Dexit's happening, and I want all the Flygons to get out. Just get out of everything. Yeah, anyway, back to Crayola or Druddigan, the best boy. Now, use Druddigan in the black and white versus. Put in the work. Can I put in the work in League? Let's find out, shall we? Now, it's quite bulky, with 77 attack, 77 HP, 90 in both defenses, 120 attack, with sheer force. So, all moves with Saccharine effect will gain a boost. So, likes of Crunch will get a boost. What else will get a boost? Fire Punch, Fire Fang, Gunk Shot, Iron Head will get a boost. Night Slash will get a boost. I don't think any of the Dragon types moves gets boosted, but all its other moves will. So that's always a good thing. Or you can run Rough Skin if you want to be a bulkier set. Or you can be Mold Breaker in case he's got like Mon with Sturdy or a Mon with Sand Force or Sand Rush or Magic Guard or whatever. Like any of that. Any moves that their effects. Those Pokemon moves and they're affecting all abilities of a Pokemon. So if it's got Levitate Mon, we can click Earthquake. If it's got Rotom Heat, for example, or Rotom Wash or what anything like that. So Druddigan could come in useful. It really could. I don't see it being brought every week, but it's going to have some merit on the team further down the lines. Now next up we've got Raichu. Now recently I've come down with Pika Flu because I've got it in UCC. I had it in the end half of the PCL D-League, and now Raichu's back. He's evolved. He's a big boy now. He's Rai frickin' Rai because Raichu's here. Raichu is here, and 110 special attack, 110 speed, 90 special attack, 90 attack. Can be run mixed, which is what I like to see. It pretty much can run the same movesets as Pikachu could, but obviously it can't run Light Ball, which is very unfortunate. But anything else, it can be run exactly the same, which is absolutely amazing because it gets static Light Rod. So it's pretty much, it can be a Pikachu with less attack, special attack because it's Light Ball, but it can run different moves. I mean items, sorry. So, I don't know. But Raichu is here. Hopefully it can help us pick up some kills and be the boy and be our Pikachu alternative for this season. Next up, we've got Sneasel, who we have used before plenty of times. It's like, it's like 50-50. Sometimes it's good, sometimes it's not. It's like one of those mons. It depends on the matchup, depends on the rest of the team and whatnot. I usually run it either Choice Band or Life Orb, because Choice Band or Life Orb Ice Shard from this thing puts in the work. And also, we don't really need to speed invest with 115 speed. I think, is Sneasel our fastest mon? 115. Actually, you know what? I think it is. I think Sneasel is our fastest mon. Not gonna lie. It is. It really is. Sneasel is our fastest mon. This is our fastest mon. It is a Sneasel. Okay, so, yeah, Sneasel is here. Like I said before in the bad analogy I made about Ditto, it gets like a Brick Break and Focus Punch and whatnot. It gets Fake Out as well. Avalanche, Brick Break, Ice Punch, Ice Shard, Knock Off, Poison Jab, Power Punch, Shadow Claw, Sword. It gets Surf, Shadow Claw, but why do you run Surf with about 35 special attack? My actual god. So yeah, this thing's mainly, it gets Whirlpool as well. That that's a whole other better play. We Whirlpool the mon when he switches out to trap it in, and then we click the super effective button and knock it out. Maybe that's a strategy, maybe? I don't freaking know, but Sneasel's here. Hopefully he can put in the work for us and pick up that W. Next up, we have Gotharita, our Gotharita, who can run Shadow Tag, I do believe. So that's always good. Look at just, if you like with those stats, okay, I'm sold. Because it's 1.5 times, so let's say if it's bold, for example. Let's say it's bold, for example. It'd be 262. So it would add 131 to that. So it would have 393 defense. 393 defense. Okay. Who is our bulkiest? Let's go with Dragon, shall we? Oh, that's got 90 as well. My God. What's our most defensive monster? Defensive stat? Is it Dragon? It can't be. Can't be, surely. Is it Mega Blast? It might be Mega Blastoise. Let's just try Mega Blastoise out. Okay, so Gotharita could have 390. Yeah, 390. More than Blastoise. More than a max bold Mega Blastoise. Gotharita has more than that. More than that. More than that. And its special attack is even higher than that. I mean, special defense is even higher than that. So if we do that, so it's 295, so that will be around just under 450. I don't think I'll outclass the Florges around 450, but okay, it'll be about the same. So Gotharita can have the same special defense as Florges, pretty much. The only problem is we've got to have Eviolite instead of Recovery. But we can have Shadow Tag so we can trap stuff in. We can have Competitive if we want to. If we've got an Intimidate Mon, we can go to +2. And with 75 special attack at +2, we can start to kill some things. And also we get Frisk so we can scout out for Mons, if any Mons are Choice Scarfed or anything like that, depending on what item they are, or Weakness Policy or anything like that. But it gets lots of Card Mine, Dark Pulse, Energy Ball, Grass Knot, Heal Bell, Screens, obviously Psychic, Psy Shock, Shadow Ball. Pretty much most of the Mons that moves that Boffitel gets, I think it gets all the same as well. I don't think it's any different. Obviously we've got Trick Room potential, so we can Trick Room Druddigon, we can Trick Room Heatran, Amoonguss, Mega Blastoise, Florges. So there's options for that as well, and there's also options for running our Speedy Boys for the last two, where we have Parasect, our mandatory 0.1 Mon, because we had to draft a 0.1 Mon, and Gotharita was only 2 points, because the tiers in this league are a bit... I can't even complain because Peter tier is absolutely insane. But yeah, some of these are like, if you take Peter to one side, Peter's its own thing. Just ignore that. But yeah, Parasect is here, and well, it does get Spore again. It gets Leech Seed. It gets... I thought this thing got Sticky Webs. It does not. Excellent. Because they didn't put any Mon with Sticky Webs into it for the 1-pointer. Because that'd be busted. But it gets Swords Dance, it gets String Shot, it gets Spore, Rototilla, Rage Powder, Poison Powder, Light Screen, Leech Seed, Growth, Grassy Terrain, Aromatherapy. It's mainly a physical attack with 95 attack. So it does a bullet seed, bug bite, cross poison, fell stinger, metal claw. It gets some moves. It gets brick break. So Parasect is probably going to be, yeah. Besides leech seed and bug typing, I don't see why we would bring this over Amoongus, unless he's got a psychic type, like a not a fat psychic type, a hard-hitting psychic type, which we can potentially be bulky enough to live a hit from and then kill with an X Scissor. But besides that, I don't see why we would bring this over Amoongus. Yeah. That's just me. That's just me. Yeah. Maybe, but I'm not convinced. And last but not least, our last mod was Hariyama. Our dumpling in the Hariyama obviously gets thick fat, it gets guts, and it gets sheer force. 3 amazing abilities. It's quite fat, 144 HP, 120 attack, and the rest of its stats are kind of whack. But that stack, if you can get a belly drum off on this thing, that's gonna be nice. And it can run the likes of bulldoze, bullet punch, fighting type moves, earthquake, fire punch, ice punch, heavy slam, low kick, knock off, poison jab, rock moves, ground type moves, thunder punch, and all that lot. So yeah, Hariyama's here. Hariyama, the boy's here. Hopefully we can use it well, because we didn't really have a fighting type, and we wanted a fat fighting type for that last pick. So yeah, that is our team for season 3 of the ABC Slaking division. So I do believe this is going up on Wednesday, and starting from next week, I do believe ABCs are every Tuesday. If you missed out on the Masquerade Weekly show that went up on last Friday, that is now going to be cemented on, I think I'm going to try and make that a Saturday thing. So right now, there's a lot of mandatory, like, fixed schedules on the channel, with ABC every Tuesday, Masquerade Weekly every Saturday, and the PBAL every Sunday. And then I think the other 4 days of the week, we're just going to be like scattered about, say, what's the most popular? What was the most popular? Okay, reaction, Legendary Larry, UCC. Maybe something else will pop up, I don't know, but we'll see about that. But that is our team for the ABC Season 3 Slaking Division. If you have enjoyed the video, make sure you smash the like button down below. Be subscribed if you're new around here and did enjoy the content. Any comments will be appreciated. They'll go up on the wall. The wall is back because I'm not in Lowestoft anymore. Word. So yeah, thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next video.